Like how did they contacted you, or how did you enter this race? Like how did it happen? How was it for you? I would like you to tell me a little bit more of your experience.
Funny story actually, because last year before I entered, I was like, people started sending me this red race. Join the red race. You should join the red race. You can win this. And I was like, fuck that. I'm not going to do that. They won't pick me anyways. And they're probably going to pick some Dutch guy and just make it easier for everyone. Right. And then was like 2 weeks before the deadline. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to make a track, and then I will record this video introduction. And I had this live set because last time you had to also send a 30-minute mix. So I sent a really professional recording of my performance at Hardstyle DNA outdoor in 2024. Multiple cameras and everything, you know. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure to send the best shit ever, right? And at the time, I was also switching from Windows to Mac.
Okay.
Right. So
wow.
I produced, actually pretty huge change. So I produced everything on the Windows computer, but multiple plugins I have, they only work on one computer, right? So I didn't use like all my go-to stuff when I produced this track. So I was very limited, but I was like, really like not sure if I wanted to join this red race. And then I went to the studio and I sat the whole day and I made this track, and I was like, holy fuck, this is a Defqon track. And this was my entry track. And then I told Decharge, hey man, you just join. You never know what happens. Like, come on, man, let's join. Let's do this together. It'll be fun if we both compete. And next thing you know, the fucking Randy calls me up and you are in the red race finals, blah blah blah. And I told Michael Decharge, hey man, they picked me, and then he thought they picked someone else, not Decharge, because he received this message the day after, because there was probably some mix up from the ones they were gonna pick. And joined the red race. I remember I got this mail before I got the call, like I am in the next round, and it was like 40 different people, and you got this contract you had to sign, and so you are part of it officially, right? And then we joined, and then it was like the week after we joined, we had to come to the Netherlands to film. So the first, they could have probably planned it better, but they probably will this time, because I'm also aware of that this was their first time doing something like this. Yeah, so I completely understand everything, but cost me a lot of money. But for me, it's an investment, right? So I think I paid like for this first trip, just the flights, €1,000, because it was a couple of days before, and I booked the wrong flights, and I booked I was fucking up big time, so it was my fault as well. And then I don't remember how many filming dates it was, but I think it was 2 or 3 times I flew back and forth before I moved. But it was funny because me and Decharge always booked it together and had the same hotel room, and we actually made a track after the first day of filming, right? And it's a new track. We played it a little bit this summer, but we have just almost finished it. It's like minor details. I can send you the track later if you want to listen, because it's
please. Yes, I would love to.
I will send you a link for like this version at the time. But it was a very fun experience the first time. But it's a lot of camera time, and you had to really. They made this like assignment we had to do. Make an opening track for the red race, right? But that was, I think, the third time we filmed. The first time was just introduction video, but that was, I think, we filmed episode 2 the first time we were there, because episode 1 is just with the coaches, and episode 2 is like an introduction thing, and episode 3 is where we get our assignment. So I think it was the third time when we were there.